everyone. Welcome back to Cooking with Carol Diane in Colorado. It rained all night. It rained a little bit this morning. I got up this morning. This is my second cup of coffee that I had, and I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna pop on real fast and make a little goodie, a little sweet that I used to buy the box all the time in the grocery store until I found a recipe and I thought, you know, this is pretty simple. Let's just make it from scratch and have it so much better tasting. And that's what it's going to be this morning. What am I going to bake? I'm going to bake a cranberry orange bread. So simple, really, so simple. I brought out a little funny today. This I did years ago. It's a pie tin, and I went to a craft things years ago where they gave everybody a little tin, and then you were to decorate it instead of decorating a real pumpkin. And gosh, I had fun doing it. I put the little bow here, and I made just a kind of a funny, happy face. And I thought it was fitting this morning when I got up, and I don't think I'm any different than anybody else. When you get up and you have your coffee in the morning, tea, whatever, and you sit down to check maybe your emails, messages, comments. And I kind of had to chuckle about it this morning because I thought I just talked about this not that long ago in a video. Yeah, well, I got up this morning to a troll hit my YouTube. Okay, and all I got to say on that is this person, obviously, you are eating bitter chocolate. That's all I got to say on it. Really. I think everybody should wake up with hopefully a little smile on their face, a little joy in their step, you know, and start off being nice, saying things nice. I go back to that saying that my mother always said, and my grandmother, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Really. Really. Okay, with that being said this morning, and I just toss it off, really, I do. This recipe, I think, is pretty easy. I really do. So let me start with, I've got the instructions right here, of just the dry ingredients to begin with. And what you will need on that is 2/3 cup of just all-purpose sugar that you've got in your house. Granulated sugar is what it's called. Put that into a bowl. Then take let me get the right one here on flour. Yeah, 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Put that into a bowl. You want these dry ingredients all to be together. Okay? Then we're going to have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Here is 1. Here is 2 of the baking powder. That'll help it rise, it really will. And 2 teaspoons of salt. 1, 2. Now, you want to kind of mix that around, of course, to get everything blended. All in there. All right, now into this one right here, I'm going to put 2 eggs. I set your oven for 350. You might want to do that. Set it for 350. Put the eggs in there, and you're going to need a half a cup of oil. You're going to need 2/3 cup of milk. Any kind of milk. Any kind of milk. And you're going to need 2 tablespoons of orange juice. This is freshly squeezed orange juice. And I don't see my tablespoon. Let me grab it right quick. Obviously, I had that in a different area this morning. Really did. Okay. 1, 2 of that. And then take some vanilla. Always have to have some vanilla. And you're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. That in it. I still like my Madagascar vanilla. I really do. And then I want to take the zest of an orange. Wash the outer skin. This in here. My son called me last night to ask how I liked my Alaskan salmon. I said, best I've ever had. And I said, and I'm not just saying that because of the my recipe on it. I said there was just something about it of steaming it first, I think, so that it, you know, when I put it in the oven later, it didn't dry it out. Oh, it was so good. I really did enjoy that. And I don't know, a good tablespoon to go on the zest. You need a little bit in there, you really do. Okay, kind of mix that around just a little bit. You can get out a whisk if you want to, but really just kind of mix it around. This is just kind of a no-fail bread, it really is. Put that in, of your dry ingredients, kind of mix it around a little bit. You're gonna need 1 1/2 cocoa. They're at it again this morning. Oh, that smells so good of orange. But because it's orange cranberry, now we're going to take the cranberries. Cocoa. Take these cranberries here. Put them in a bowl. Goodness, hang on a minute. All right, let me get back to my recipe now. Take the washed cranberries. And you want them just a little bit moist anyway. Take some flour and sprinkle on the cranberries. Yes, probably about 2 tablespoons. What I like to do is just do this of tossing it, getting the you're getting the flour all mixed in with the cranberries. You also can take any kind of spoon or whatever and get it all on there too. If you don't feel like you have enough, put a little bit more in there because you want to coat all the cranberries. Get back in there, huh? Get back in there. Now put that into the mixture and fold that in. See how easy? Now if you, I'm going to leave them out this morning, but if you'd like to put in some crushed up nuts, you certainly can do that. Most of the time I like, especially in the morning with a cup of coffee, I just like a nice bread. I don't really need to have all the crunchy in there of nuts. I really don't. Get a loaf pan out. I sprayed mine with the spray. It's the Baker's Joy that has the flour and the vegetable spray in it. I like to use that every now and then. Put your mixture in your pan, your loaf pan. Get it all because it, you know, you want to get all those goodies. I think this will be nice this morning for me. I really do. I should have got a little rubber spatula, but I didn't. Mix it down in there real well. Even it out. Oh, I love fresh cranberries. I really do. That's pretty good. Okay, this is going to go in a 350 degree oven for about 45 to 50 minutes in there, depending on your oven, everything. Once it gets out of the oven, I'll bring it out here on the counter and show you how wonderful this is going to be this morning. I hope all of you are having a grand Sunday. I really do. I'll be right back. I had to grab my hot pads. It's too hot. Here's the cranberry bread. Look at that. Yeah. It took right at 50 minutes. Then I put the toothpick in there to test it and make sure it was all done in the middle. Oh, it smells so good. It does. I'm going to put it on my plate right here. In a few minutes, I'll slice it. Always let your bread rest for just a few minutes before you turn it over and pop it out of the pan. And so I'll let it do that, and then I'll slice and put it on my dish here, and then I'll take a picture of that. Gosh, I hope you're having a good Sunday morning and maybe having a treat like this. If you're not, go find some treat or make this. Really make this. This is from my kitchen to yours. Go have a great day. I'm going to talk with you next time. Bye-bye.